Hi, Leanne. Hi, Shannon. Sorry, I'm just making a cup of tea. Hi, Manly. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hi, Kentucky. Love how you said my name, Leanne. I wonder if you guys maybe say it different. Just chilling. Well, that's good. It's Sunday. So, nope. No, you don't say it different. So I'm wondering about turning this camera around, but I'm kind of shy. What do you guys think? Oh no, buffering already. Hi, Capone. Hope you guys can hear me. Don't be shy, you sound like me, Julie. It's kind of scary, this. It's like I feel like I'm exposing myself. What time is it there? It is 10:51. What time is it there, Leanne? I'm the only one up. Kids are in bed, obviously, but hubby's gone to bed. He's on call tonight, so he's going to get some extra sleep just in case they call him in. You guys like my cup? This is so me. So me. That's okay, Shannon. I'm quite happy to be up. I'm not at all tired. I slept way too long this morning. I think I was needing a little catch up, so I'm nowhere near ready to go to bed yet. Gimli, on the other hand, is currently passed out in there, completely ignoring me, so I thought I'd come on and talk to you guys, because nobody else is playing tonight. And thankfully you're up when you are. It's kind of fun to hang out with you guys, so it's definitely more fun than sleep. Yeah. Can't believe I'm getting myself so worked up about turning this camera around. How stupid is that? I mean, it's not like you guys don't know what I look like, I suppose. Where's your lady mainly? I haven't seen her. Maybe she'll come in sometime. Could get all these Scottish ladies in here. Did you say what kind of tea you're having? Do you know, I don't know. It's just like, don't shy, Julie, I was at first. Yes, I think everyone is. Let me see. No, I don't have any. It's like Tetley, which is, hold on, I'll see if she's up. Okay. It's called Tetley. It's kind of like this, but it's not the green tea, obviously, because I put milk in it. It's just I suppose it's just like a English tea. There's none of that fancy Earl Grey stuff, though. I'm not sure I'm quite fancy enough for that kind of tea. It is yum. I do like my tea. I don't drink coffee a lot. Oh yeah, were you guys not looking at what tartan was recently? That's, get rid of that tea bag. That cloth, or this towel, is tartan, which I think is quite pretty colours in it. But this is the most exciting stream you've been in today. You've just watched a tartan tea towel. Isn't that fun? I finally figured out how to look up through all the comments. I couldn't figure out how to do that yesterday. Okay. It is exciting. Yes, Shannon, thank you. At least Shannon appreciates it. As long as one person does, that's okay. I mean, it's tartan, it's always exciting. Anything Scottish, in my view, is exciting. Okay, are we ready? Arcade amusement, yes, I rather enjoyed the tartan tea towel. I'm glad you did. Thank you for coming in. You probably haven't seen many tartan tea towels today, so I just love my Julie. Thank you, Shannon. I love you too. I kind of feel like maybe I'm providing something new in YouTube, showing off tartan towels. So here's me, just drinking tea. It's kind of a little more awkward looking at myself, I'll be honest. Hi, Stormy. I just stopped by to show my support. Well, thank you very much. Hi, Capone. Oh, Kentucky, you're too kind. I'm just a little shy, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll get over it. I can't be the only one that's ever got a bit nervous about this kind of thing, I'm sure. Although I'm having a bad fringe day, but that's okay. So yeah, see, I'm not a little old lady. Thank goodness for that. I maybe should have showed myself long ago. Where is the Koopa King anyway? Is he falling asleep? Do you like my mug? Anybody comment on my mug? Is it back to front? Can you see? It's like the best cup ever. Because I do get distracted by shiny things. I'm not gonna lie. He's lost. Oh, well, that's just splendid. I did message him to ask if he was free, and he was like, yeah, I'll come in. So he's maybe not gotten the notification. I don't think I can. That's a cute cup. Thank you, Kentucky. I'm glad someone likes it. That mug is so me. That's why you and I get on so well, Shannon. That's what it is. Both distracted by shiny things. Probably shouldn't really be drinking tea before bed. Well, he did reply and say he would come in, so he's maybe gotten caught up doing something. I don't know. I'm sure he'll come in when he gets a chance. So what's everyone been up to today? I've had kind of a quiet sort of family day. Hubby was working overtime, so that wasn't much fun. No worries, a lot of people get distracted by shiny things. Yeah, they probably do. I do a lot. Oh, Julie, you're so beautiful. Oh, Leanne. You guys. Gonna make me blush. My internet's down all day, it sucked. Oh. It's hard to tell from the small icon. What does that mean? Oh, my picture. It's probably, well, I think that picture was maybe actually from about a year ago. Yeah, the small picture. And it's black and white. I should probably put up an updated one. I'm not really one for taking a picture. I'm not really a fan. I cut the grass and played ref. I was telling Shannon when she told me she was mowing her lawn. I was like, well, in Shetland we would call that she was cutting the girse, which I'm sure makes no sense to any of you, but it just means cutting the grass. Cutting the girse, G-I-R-S, girse. Shetlanders have some funny words for things. We have a saying, the state diamonds are a girl's best friend and the good ones are quite shiny. I have heard that saying before. So did you finish cutting the girth, Shannon? Did you get it done? Or did your phone never stop? I don't cut girths. That's most definitely the husband's job. I have enough to do. That's how I see it. I used to cut girths and then I got married and I kind of feel, well, I don't have to do that anymore because, well, I just don't. So he cuts the grass. I feel like that's more, well, Shannon's maybe going to tell me off, but I feel like that's more a man's job. That's just how I feel. Car stuff, grass cutting and taking the bins out is not my jobs. Sorry, I'm moving about. Don't want anybody to get sick. Your hair is so pretty, Julie. Thank you. It's actually needing done. I am a natural blonde. Finished the girths. Oh, very good. And ref duty ended finally. Oh, good. Yeah, I am a natural blonde, but after I had Owen, my hair came in really dark and I didn't like it, so I started to put some highlights in it, but they haven't actually been done. The top, that's all my natural. I've not actually had it coloured in about, must be a good 6 months, just to kind of give it a bit of a rest, but now that it's coming to summer, it doesn't actually really need it anymore. Your hair looks mauve in the light, does it? It's probably that crappy. I'm waiting on my tea time in September. Well, Cara, look. Oh no, I need to turn the camera. What an idiot. See, tea time. In my get distracted by shiny things mug. I think you'll probably be on the whiskey, Cara, rather than the tea when you're here. It did. Oh, my hair. Wonder why it looked mauve. It's probably not very good light in here. So is everybody having a good Sunday? This weekend has just gone by in an absolute flash. Can't even really say that I've got that much done. I had planned to do quite a lot and it just, I didn't get packed. Shannon, remember I was saying I was going to get packed? Yeah, that didn't happen. So I need that mug. I get distracted by my ring often. Oh, is that your engagement ring? Yeah, I haven't even got my suitcase out. So I'm failing on the packing front completely. But then I'm only going for the weekend, so it's not like I need to do a heap of packing really, is it? So but I should really get it done. Yes. Well, that's okay. It was kind of good distractions. I'll get it done. I just need to, it'll probably actually only take me about 5 minutes. I'm really good with keeping all my clothes and everything ironed and up to date. So I just need to literally take it out of the wardrobe and put it in the case. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to end up doing it before bed on the Thursday night. No, the big diamond was a push present. Oh, is that what it, okay. Shannon, hi Dark Vader. Thank you very much for coming back in. When do you leave? I think I have to be at the airport 7:30 in the morning. Thank you for dropping a like, because I didn't want Sebastian. Oh, okay. My friend's taking me in because I hate driving to the airport. It's about an hour and a half from here, so I'll have to leave here pretty early. No problem, it's what I do. Well, thank you. I take the blame, Leanne. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'll have to be leaving here. Oh God, I don't even know what time. My long story. Yeah, my friend Angela's coming to pick me up and take me and drop me off, so she's super kind for doing that. Just so I don't have to leave my car there, and I'd have to pay. It wouldn't probably be a huge amount, but I hate driving around the airport. I don't know what it is. It's not a particularly huge airport. I'm sure you guys have like much bigger ones. I'm gonna go to the doctor in the morning. Oh, I hope you're okay. Yeah, it's not a particularly huge airport in comparison to what you guys have, but in comparison to what I'm used to in Shetland, well, in fact, I'll take a little video. Oh, just a checkup. Well, that's good. I'll take a little video of the airport in Shetland, and you guys are gonna laugh because it's like, how would you describe it? It probably looks like a warehouse. It's tiny. Oh, there he is. Thank you. It's so small. Well, it's just tiny. I couldn't even describe how small. It's just a checkup. I'm fine. Oh, that's good. I can't wait to take a field trip. Oh, thank you, Weiser. Yeah, we should all like just go on a big trip to Shetland one time. I would absolutely love to show you guys that place, and I think you would really enjoy it. It's just such a chilled out place, and even I used to love living there even in the winter. You know how sometimes you can get a bit depressed. Like I can get a bit down here when the weather's rubbish. Supper. We could have supper there, yeah. Yeah, I could get a bit down here in the winter when the weather's rubbish, but up there, it's just it's still such a stunning place. Um, the colours all change. I couldn't even. I would need to like be up there and take some videos for you guys because it's just even in a storm, you're freezing, but you don't want to leave because everything is just gorgeous to look at. And I've been in some storms up there, I'll tell you. Especially the last house that we lived in. We lived it's about 30 miles from Lerwick. Hi, Lernan. Thanks for coming in. Up the north end of Shetland in this place called Vidlin. Just a tiny little place. I don't even think it was like, you couldn't even call it a village. Does it get cold? Well, where we were at, we were right on the top a hill. So you can imagine like the top of the hill in the valley, we just got blasted with the wind. The house we were in this time wasn't too bad, but when I was growing up, I lived right next to the sea, and in the bad weather, like we just had single glazing windows, and the wind was like bend the glass. I don't know how it never smashed. Yeah, I have no idea how it never ever smashed. But our house was set down off the street, down the steps, and I'm sure it was 96. There was like a really bad snowstorm. So bad, like the Coast Guard was having to, you know, fly out to get people out of really secluded areas because they were completely snowed in. Anyway, the snow was so bad that we were down off the street that the snow covered the door and we couldn't get out. We opened the door in the morning to let the dog out and there was just a wall of snow. So I'll never forget watching my grandpa climbing out of the bedroom window to dig the front door out. I'll never forget that year. So I don't miss the snow being here. I can't remember having, yeah, it was bad, Shannon. I can't remember having, it was fun. Well, the dog was just happy trying to tunnel out. I mean, it was just a little King Charles Spaniel too. Brandy, he was an awesome dog. What was I saying? See, you get distracted doing this. Rocco always beats me. Rocco's being a bit of a naughty boy lately. I love that guy, but I think he needs some tough love. Oh, my St. Bernard lays in the snow. Which is Ilsa, for Pete's sake. Gimli loves... Oh, Rocco's being cute now. That's good. Gimli loves the snow. He's bipolar. I think he might be. Yeah, Gimli loves the snow. He kind of, you know, when you see like show horses prancing around, like they don't really touch the ground properly. Gimli does that. I think it's because his paws are cold. God, Scott's Christmas white didn't break. Oh, okay. Julie, you telling about your place where you live. Puppy Prozac time. Yeah, well, where I'm from the Shetland Isles. I'm living in the northeast of Scotland now. The wind isn't so bad here. You know, this is going to sound ridiculous, Shetland Isles, me lady. But it took me a minute to get used to, when we moved down here, used to watching the rain. Majorca the Killer William. It took me a minute when we moved down here to get used to the rain falling completely down. it's going to sound silly, but the rain in Shetland is often horizontal because the wind is so bad. So I actually enjoy watching the rain here just falling completely down. It's one of those silly things that you miss about a place. I actually have a picture here of where I grew up. I don't know if I'd be able to, hang on. Maybe can't really see, just, oh, why is it doing that? No, no, you hang on. I don't know if you can really, it's not just the clearest, but this bit is where the airport is. I'm sure I've told Bowser about this before, but you actually have to drive over to get up to that part. You have to drive over the runway, which I always thought was so cool when I was a kid. It is really pretty, it's just I'm not doing it justice at all. That's what we would call the South End, which is the south end of Shetland. I'm not doing it justice with this picture. That's the name of the place where I grew up, Sombra. South End, yes, you spelled it exactly correct. But yeah, this is one of my favourite pictures. I've had it for, oh gosh, a lot of years. But I need to show you guys a better one. I wasn't really prepared. I never thought about doing something like this. Awesome place full of nature. It is. Dead clock is right 2 times a day. Yeah. So I'm going to leave you guys on this for a second, just to let me stop shaking a little. It's probably ludicrous, but I'm going to turn you... I promise I'm still here. It's just dark for a second. Cupcake paint. Well, it's not really pink. Well, I suppose it is pink, I'm not going to lie. Lights out, yeah. Good night, Shannon. Lights out time. I'm going to take you guys outside for a minute. See, it's not really much. I'm turning you around because I'm about to do something bad, so that's why. Oh gosh, what a fright I got. That was all the rain falling out the trees. Do you see what a lovely night it is here? Soaking wet. Oh, look at that. Totally put me on blast. Yes, yes, Bowser. Telling all my secrets. Well, I'm not bad often, Shannon, I will say. Reporter for smoking a cig. No reporting. Yeah, I'm not bad often, Shannon. This is a huge crime. I just didn't want to do it on camera because I don't know. That's not for me. Can you hear what a lovely night it is? Look who decided to join us. Can you see her at all? That's good. Just sometimes bad. Yes, just sometimes bad. Where in Cooperland? The cat is here. Shannon smokes too. I thought she did. I thought I heard her one day when I was on the phone to her. That's right, Kentucky. You tell him. Psst, psst, psst. Can you see the cat at all? She's ignoring me. I don't know why she's really out here in the rain, to be honest. Actually, the Koopas live in the Bowser Dome. Is there room for us all in there? Because there's quite a lot of Koopas now, Bowser. I'm not sure. You're going to have to get a bigger place. Only when people stress me out. So that's the whole time then. That's the only time I smoke. I have boats for you all. I kind of liked my boat today. Mine was the best one. I don't care what anyone else says. Mine was the best one. I'm not sure if twirling round on a boat's the wisest decision I've ever made. I should maybe turn you this way, see if at least got something to look at. Yeah, we live on boats, but I get seasick, so I stayed up. Well, Bowser, if I ever take you to Shetland, then I won't be taking you on the boat. You can get the ferry to Shetland, but it's 12 hours bobbing around in the North Sea, which in the winter time is not fun. And sometimes you can get stuck in Orkney because the weather's too bad to move. I like to be on the ground. So you won't even fly then? Shannon will pass. Well, you can get a flight, Shannon. Once you get to Aberdeen, once you're going to Shetland, it only takes 50 minutes. I'll fly. Well, that's good. Shannon and B can stay on land. And I'm not sure you guys would be very happy to see the plane to Shetland either. It's like one of those teeny tiny little... There must be only, what? I don't even think there's 30 seats on it. It doesn't need to be big planes, I suppose. You're only going a small distance, but... The first time I went on a bigger plane was when we went to France. Where did we go to France? Must be nearly 4 years ago. Well, yeah, kinda. It is like a charter plane, I suppose. They're just little teeny tiny. They do the job. Look at those twinkly lights in the neighbour's garden. I need something like that. There's probably no point really taking you outside while it's raining, but... Twinkly lights, well, what would you call them? They're not actually even twinkling, to be fair. It's just the camera. I thought they were twinkling when I looked at it. Wow, do you see this fantastic view? Dark lights. So how long does a plane take? From Aberdeen to Shetland just takes 50 minutes. Obviously, if there's no fog, sometimes... The airline's called Flybe, but it's got the nickname Fly Maybe. Because there's usually so much fog that you can be sitting for a long time, which is okay if you're in Aberdeen Airport, because there's kind of stuff to do, like the shops. Oh my god, that's so damn witty. Wait, what did I say something? Look, Kentucky's telling you off, Bowser. Is Rocco going to fly with you, B? Of course. He'd need a seat right next to him. Rocco wouldn't even get in my car. Oh, okay, well, we might need to work up to taking a flight then. Shopping, yes. Although I never really buy anything, because I'm just passing through. But yeah. Although there is a little, like a bistro type deal in the airport in Shetland that they've recently built. Rocco gets sedated. So it's a bit more comfortable to sit in. Bowser go eat Taco Bell. I think he's done with Taco Bell, isn't he? Well, for today. He might be having Taco Bell by tomorrow. I would imagine he's extremely full. Hi, Dana. I was going to say Dana. Is it Dana or Dana? I have a friend called Dana, but she spells it with an H. So it's maybe Dana. This is the problem with streaming. You've actually got to learn to say people's names. Taco Bell cooks their steak better than you do. Oh, no. It's getting feisty. Thank you for offering to bail me out earlier. That was very kind of her, actually. You can sound it like Dana. All right, okay. Oh, bite me, Bowser. I heard a lighter reported. No, you didn't. That was just something else. It was rain. I don't know. It was something. Bowser's always putting me on blast. You get away with nothing when he's about. It was Mikey. Was it Mikey? Blame it on the rain. Well, yeah. I'm not going to say it was me, am I? Great job, Bowser. Well, I guess I'll maybe go back inside now since I'm getting soaking. He loves that little tongue out. Now, how come when I use that emoji it looks different? Maybe I'm not using the right one. I have to put this light on, otherwise I'll get into trouble for Owen because he hates it when that light is off at night time. I don't know why. Because your emojis are from 1776. Oh, yawn. Okay, we're back inside to the light. Oh, it's blurry. Wait. I don't know why it's gone blurry, sorry. Is that fake fruit? No. Those are real bananas and apples. Sorry, apples. It's not fake. Look at those disgusting bananas there. Oh wow, it got clear as... What? Oh, it got clear on the fruit. I guess I could probably turn you guys back around. So don't be picking there, Julie. Yes, Kentucky's always got my back. Yeah, I don't like bananas. I'm not allergic. Did you say disgusting bananas? Yes. I don't know. Julie's a cyberbully. I am. I'm not going to lie, but only to you. Shanna's going to slap you, B. She will. Yeah, this is gross, but I'm sick when I eat a banana. I haven't eaten one since I was like, maybe 7 or 8. Bananas feel like they're, yeah. And if I have to open one for Owen, like I start to like, I don't think I'm allergic. I think I'm maybe intolerant. Look, I thought I would maybe start, there we go. Been taking streaming tips from Casey. Hey, wait, I'm the nice one. Darn right. Been a few years. What? Are you laughing at my streaming tips from you? I'm not going to wear sunglasses at night time because I'm not cool enough, let's be honest. There are a lot of fruits if you don't like bananas. It's okay. Yes, I do eat. You're required to chew bananas and I'm not sure. Well, maybe that's where I was going wrong. Maybe I was just shoveling it in. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh gosh, we're going to stop talking about bananas or I'm going to start feeling queasy. But yeah, I don't think I'm allergic. I think I'm maybe just a bit intolerant of them or something. I'm going to show you guys this. Look at this. You guys are weirdos. Look at this. I know someone who's cool enough to wear shades indoors. Yeah, I do too, but I'm definitely not. I look like a moron. That was a terrible image. Those are my beautiful babies. I think from... That picture is 3 years old. Your daughter, Hermione Granger. She's way cooler than Hermione, come on. And these are my beautiful grandparents on their wedding day. That picture is not from yesterday. Hi, Power of One. Thank you so much for coming back. It is an old photo. That picture, well, they got married when I was about 1 and I'm 36. So yeah, it's a good looking couple. Yes. Everyone tells me I look like my grandfather. My granny isn't my real granny. My real granny died when my mum was 13. But everyone tells me I look like my grandfather. I'm not sure if I see it, but I've definitely got his temperament. That's why I've got 0 patience, definitely. That comes from him. Rocco looks like me. Yes, he does. I don't know if that's a good thing, is it? We have the same eyes. I think Rocco's maybe... Oh, no, I'm not going to say. He's more handsome. I'm just going to say that. Sorry. Does that mean... Did you see my cup, Bowser? Look. I love this cup. I've probably showed this cup way too much in one live stream. And Bowser probably missed... Hater. And Bowser probably missed the tartan tea towel. I mean, come on. You and Shannon have been hanging out too much. Where were you for the tartan tea towel? I'll send you one, Shannon. There's this awesome shop called Home Bargains where things are not too expensive and they sell really cool stuff. So I finally got to see Shannon's beautiful face tonight. Hi, Joe. Thanks again for coming in. You guys are also nice for coming and hanging out with me here. This is not the most exciting stream. I'm just showing off cups and tartan tea towels. So I'm pretty lucky that you guys are putting up with me. I'm not sure, Leanne. What did Leanne say? B, what are you complaining about? Does he need an excuse? I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Lies, it's fun. Oh, my stream. Well, thank you, Shannon. Julie, she's cool because she's a Julie. Yes. For anyone that doesn't know, Julie, like hanging out with you all, so much fun and positivity. It is, Dana, that's, yeah. I try and stay away from all the silliness that comes with YouTube because it's just not fun. Julie might be the nicest Cooper there is. Oh. Even if she is really nerdy and darky. Well, you know, kind of nerdy and darky. But that's okay. Yeah, Chuli, I have the name Chuli as well in the Coopers because Shetlanders don't really say J, it's Ch, so it's Chuli, which sounds silly, but I like it. I prefer it to Julie. Julie killed Stacey. Yes, she kind of did, but it was for the best because Stacey was getting a bit wild. I'm not sure she's my kind of lass. Stop trying to sell her out, Pete. Bowser definitely keeps me grounded. I would never say anything bad about Julie for real. No, he wouldn't. Stacey was about to rage. Yeah, she gets out of hand fast. So it was maybe a good thing that I retired her. Oh, look at my messy notice board. How bad is that? There's not much order going on there. I'm usually quite organised, but that thing just cracks me up. Stacey was stuck up. Was she stuck up? I thought she was just mean, like just for the sake of being mean. We can always bring her back. She's still in there, Shannon. She hasn't left completely. You look great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's still in there. No, she was just hateful. Yes, but I think she'd had a hard life, to be fair. I don't think she was mean for the sake of being mean. I think she'd had a hard life. That's what I'm going to say. I have no idea. I'm just making this up as I go along. But she seemed like Shannon is Stacey. Oh, ooh, plot twist. Look at that. Are you Shannon? Is that where Stacey went? We were great friends, Stacey and I. Well, Stacey still comes out now and again. I'll maybe just be a bit better at hiding her. Maybe she needs to be a bit more sneaky. No, I'm just Shannon. I believe that, actually. She is just Shannon. So, I noticed yesterday when I did my stream that I didn't turn the camera. No, if you hang out, Shannon hides the farm tools and sports equipment. So you were in this little box, and I think I've done that again today. So, why did that disappear? So is that annoying to be in that little box, or me be in the little box? Is it nice weather down there? It was, but it's pouring now tonight, so it's a bit, ugh, which is a bit, yeah. It was actually a nice day. It was kind of windy, a little overcast, but the sun came out now and again. The little box is not preferred. Okay, you're doing good to keep it up, you dark. Thanks. He loves to call me a dark. So next time I should turn it before I start the stream then. Do you really need to see my face any bigger? Really? Wow, that is hot, Dana. See, I love all that, like, little box. I was thinking about New Orleans equals food heaven. I think about, oh, I'd love to go and visit a place like that, but I really don't think like the Scottish in me could handle the heat. Like I'd have to stay inside the whole time because I'm just not used to heat like that. That's why we're all. Well, it's better to be that and happy, isn't it? At least you're having a good time. What are you smiling about now? Did I miss anything? So yeah, I think I might have gotten a little bug for this streaming. Although I was more nervous today than I was yesterday, which might sound silly, but I think with the food is awesome. What kind of food do you get there? I'll bring you back to me, Juliet. Oh, beads. I'm not sure what's required to do beads. I'd be more nervous about the fact your walls are pink. This is teal, actually. Doofus. Cajun, that sounds good. Yeah, everyone had been so, oh Lord, everyone had been so complimentary about my first stream that I kind of felt like the pressure was on. And plus I don't have Owen here as a buffer for my second, because he was really the star of the show yesterday, him and Lauren, so I was kind of a little more nervous about Julia's a natural, but see, there's always a but. I was a little more nervous for my second one because I kind of felt like, oh no, what if I flop? She'll be sent right back to the kitchen. Look, there's the kitchen. She knows her role. Yeah, there's the kitchen. Yep. See, my hubby hates my music, sorry. So look where the stereo is. I don't even know how to post a video, but I will have a try. You should, Dana. That's a nice kitchen too. Thank you. I hated the flooring, so I ripped up the flooring. I ripped up the flooring about a year and a half ago, and I still haven't. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to get new flooring. I've been shopping looking once, and it's just one of those jobs that I never get around to. So probably in the next 5 years, I'll have my flooring down. I'm sure my 13-year-old knows how. Yeah, well, I was saying to the hubby earlier when I was talking about changing my channel name. My channel name actually used to be Piri Wife, which is another Shetland word, but I changed it. I'm not really sure why I changed it to my name. But when I first made the channel, it was really just to watch other people. It never occurred to me, figure out doing anyone can. It never occurred to me to make my own videos, but I don't know, I guess all you guys kind of inspired me to do it, and it's fun. I'm enjoying it. But I kind of feel sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know what to make now. Do people really want to keep watching videos of bagpipes? I think I'm done with the bagpipe thing. I've got 2 and that's probably enough. But do they want to keep watching the kids doing stuff? I mean, that's my life. So I don't know. I need to have a think about what kind of things I'm going to do. Bowser actually said to me recently about vlogs. Although saying that, the only thing it put me off about that was I didn't want to have my face in it, and here I am, so maybe I should. I need to have a think. Maybe I should try vlogging. Did you just say that? What did I say? Yes, exactly, that's your life. Yeah, it is, Dana. I suppose if someone doesn't find it interesting, like family life, they can just not watch. But yeah, I might try the vlogging thing. I don't know about anyone else on YouTube, but sometimes I think, gosh, am I really like, is anyone gonna watch this? Like, isn't this boring? But then I watch stuff sometimes that people wouldn't maybe watch. Oh, interesting. you know, we will always watch. Yes, I've always got you guys to watch, and I enjoy watching the stuff you guys put up. So I'm waiting to see what Shannon's gonna create and show us next, because I enjoy that. See, now I've lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Someone tell me what I was talking about. I'm blonde, so I kind of lose my train of thought fairly easily. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you watch much vlogs and videos. Yes. I don't know if you guys watch much sort of British YouTubers. I always forget to show what I'm saying until I'm finished. Oh, Shannon, we definitely need like progression. I'd like to see that too. Yeah, I don't know if you guys watch any British YouTubers, but there's this channel I like to watch. It's called Lad Baby. You guys should, I mean, you should check it out. I think it's hilarious. It's about this guy who's, well, it's a family. They're from, where are they from? I think it's Yorkshire, possibly, in England. And the guy just basically has some crazy ideas about, you know, the mum had asked him to go and get this, you know, like a baby walker. I'm not sure what you guys call that, but it's to help babies learn to walk. They push it along. And he's tight, so he doesn't like spending any money. So he'd made this one out of old, like plumbing pipes and wheels he'd stolen off something else. It was actually awesome what he'd made. And he has all these crazy ideas and he always pulls them off. Oh, you've seen it, Dana. It's so funny. And his wife, I mean, she puts up with a lot. She does some funny pranks on him too, but he's just one of these people. Shetland is for killer whales and nerds. Who is that? Okay. I don't know who that is. Do I know? So anyway, yeah, she puts up with a lot, and she does some funny things to him, but he comes up with these crazy ideas and always pulls them off. And I just think they're hilarious. They've got a cute kid. I wonder who that mysterious person is. I don't know. I kind of am wondering if it's got something to do with you. I can't even make out the picture. It's a bunch of dudes, I think. So yeah, check out Lad Baby. They certainly don't really need the subs because they're well up there, but if you're having a bad day, I find that going and watching theirs, that's the, what? Oh my. How have they found me? 2 subs, 0 content. Sometimes, see, that's it. I'm such a small channel. Is it something? I don't know. Is it that Koopa? Oh, it's me. I mean, so what is this? You showing us you've got troll accounts, or what's the deal? Have you just given yourself away? So yeah, Lad Baby, check them out. I think they give me a bit of a giggle when I need one. How many accounts have you got, Bowser? Come on then. Now the truth comes out. I came to let your stream down. Well, I know, I'm just playing. Thank you. But it would be, you have 3. I see. So have you liked my stream with all 3 accounts then? I would like to know. Are we going to do this? I'm going to be annoying for a second because I really want to press this pencil. Bowser. I sure did. Good, thank you. I just want to press this pencil and see. Okay. I mean, hi Raven. I'm sure this is so annoying to look at me pressing all these buttons. Who won the game earlier? I had to clean house. Reds did, I think, didn't they? Wasn't it the championship? Raven, you know what's funny? I'm sure this is super annoying, isn't it? Me, I almost midnight where you're correct. So you're the Midnight Raven. She is. This is probably, oh, nope. Nope. This is probably super annoying, isn't it, actually? Just, okay, that's done. I just wanted to press it and see what would happen. Oh, there's the mute the microphone. I saw that, Raven. That's really good. Well done. Scary Julie. What was I... What, did I look weird for a second? Yeah, 600 subs. That's pretty awesome. Anyone else drinking tea? No? Good name change. Thank you. I ate a bunch of potato salad. That was my first accomplishment. Okay. Then did you get a sore tummy? Because I kind of feel like that would give me a sore tummy, all that mayonnaise. And you were X-ray Julie, was I? Tummy is good. Well, that is good. I for sure thought you were going to give yourself a tummy ache. No, drinking a Kahlua. See, now that's way more exciting than my cup of tea. Thought you were making bacon bee. Yeah. Maybe it's not a good idea for me to be having drinks and then doing a live stream. That might be bad. God knows what I would end up talking about then. Although that might happen when I'm in Shetland, I'm not going to lie. I wish there must be I might turn all these things off. I want bacon and eggs now. That sounds really good. I thought you were going to make bacon, no? Pub Julie, yes. The Wi-Fi would probably be shocking, so I'm not sure that it would work very well. I'm sure when I've had a few gins, I'll think it's an excellent idea to do a stream. So I'm sure that one will get deleted the very next day, because you can just imagine. And some of the friends I have up there probably not live stream appropriate, which I love. You never know. I might do it. I'll see. They might actually not want to be on camera, so if I have to do it, well, go make some bacon then. Like the time you've been in here, you could have made bacon. Now, see, now I want bacon. Just make bacon for everyone. I've not had bacon for ages. That's terrible. Damn you. Who's getting damn you? Shannon. Oh, Kentucky's got bacon for you. Look. She's going to make some. The things you talk about in live streams. We're talking about bacon, and what else are we talking about? I actually don't even know. I'll make some then. I'm going to show this. This is my favourite ever picture of my beautiful babies. Look at these two. Owen just happened to turn his face towards Lauren just as I took that picture, and it just came out so perfect. Look at them. Aren't they just the most beautiful things you've ever seen? Oh, to keep perfect moment. Yes, Lauren was a very attentive big sister then. Now she's kind of like just wants her space, but that's just the age she's at. And then look at that. Owen actually has that. He still has that little blue bear. Do you know, it seems like 5 minutes ago. See, now this is probably boring again. But those are my babies. It really seems like 5 minutes ago that they were that age. I'm not going to lie, I don't really miss the baby stage because I like to be able to sleep now, but it seems like 5 minutes ago they were that age. It really does. I don't know where the time's gone. Lauren's about to be 13 in July, and I really don't quite feel old enough to have a 13-year-old. I'm sure I'll get over it. I so don't miss those days. I mean, Owen was, yeah. God love him, but he was a nightmare baby. He didn't sleep for more than 10 minutes at a time for the first 6 weeks, so you can imagine. Lauren was an absolute dream. I mean, she just went along with whatever. He fed her and changed her, and she just, you could potter about doing stuff, you poor girl, yeah. It was hard going. Well, I wanted 5 kids and then I had Owen, so I have 2. Poor you. Yeah, it was not fun. He just was one of those babies, he just wanted to be held all the time, but only by me. 5. Well, you see, I grew up an only child, so I had this thing about I'd love to have all these kids. But yeah, he changed my mind on that, most definitely. Definitely wasn't interested in going back for another when he started sleeping. But I'm not like, oh, this conversation is probably so fun for the boys, but I don't regret not going back for more. I just knew I was done. A friend of mine who's a year younger than me, her son will be 14 in September, and she went back, girl talk, sorry. She went back a year ago and had another baby, and I just, you all do gas near, not sure if I spilled it. I did, but I hate it, totally dried out my throat. Yeah, she went back for another baby last year, and I just thought, oh God, like, she was crazy. There's no way I would go back and have another baby when my kids are that age, lol. Yeah, I pretty much screamed the place down for gas and air the first time round. Am I the only dude in here? Well, Joe was here, wasn't he? I don't know if he's maybe gone. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Sorry, boys. Okay. Well, what would you guys like to talk about then? Baby talks maybe not friendly for everyone. No babies. Yay. Joe's still hanging in there. Yes, thank you, Joe. You boys did well. Well, no, but you're right. I'm just kidding. You're fine. Yeah, it's probably not fun for everyone, to be fair. I don't mind. I'm past having babies, so I don't mind. I just like to show them off, which I think's okay. That's a mum thing. You guys will probably see me show them off quite a lot. Basketball or babies? Well, I've had my fill of basketball today. I think we've been on that topic a lot, so. Sorry, that was a bark. Why don't you tell all your friends that your daughter has a... Oh, you just put her on blast. Well, you see, Bowser's not very happy that I have allowed my near teenage daughter blasted. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't get away with anything when he's around. Oh, really, Julie? This I haven't heard. No, she's like 12. She's 13, by the way. Okay, she's 13 in July, which is like 2 days away or something. But shakes my head. Yeah. Okay, but listen, if you've seen the boyfriend, you would not be concerned. I'm not sure, Julie, no. I'm not sure he'll have girlfriends for long. That's all I'm going to say there. I think you know what I mean. So, Julie, boys are bad. They are, and she knows. Lol. Yes, yeah, I've seen him. Well, I saw a picture, and I was like, oh yeah, nice boy. And then I saw him, boys are evil. That is right, Joe. And I was like, oh yeah, no threat. No, none to worry about there. So it's puppy love for now. I'm sure they'll be bored of each other by the time the summer's passed. Joe, what? When they've had like 6 weeks apart. I think you guys... Oh, he's right. You guys get longer for the summer. They are all a threat. Uh-oh. Well, Shannon, maybe I need to put you on the phone and let her know. I'm a father of 2 daughters. Well, yeah, Dad was not exactly over the moon with the boyfriend thing. When I wasn't too surprised. She'd been talking about this boy constantly for weeks when she started at the high school. So I wasn't too surprised when she started going out with him, but it's never nice to get a text message from your daughter from school, British culture. It is different here. You guys have this big thing about dating. She's not really, like, they don't go out on dates. She sees him at school. She's obviously way too embarrassed for him to come to the house and meet us yet, and she hasn't been to his house yet. They occasionally hang out with their friends at something like that May Day fair. That's because our kids put out, oh gosh, the guy was a jerk. Oh, but yeah, here it's kind of different. We don't put such a big Bowser is no filter, but isn't that what we all like about him? Yeah, they don't have such a big thing about dating here. But anyway, yeah, when I was 14, I think I was a terrible little kid. Well, I suppose none of us were probably perfect at that age. But yeah, I got a text message from her at lunchtime while I was at work. Mum, I have to tell you something. Skating rink and movie theatres where I cleaned up. I could believe that. And I was like, oh, what's going on? And of course she didn't answer me straight away, so I was panicking. And so she eventually answered with, I have a boyfriend. And then another text came through straight away, don't tell Dad. So I was like, oh God, okay. Oh, Julie, no. So I was like, well, you know, we kind of maybe have to tell Dad, like, probably not. Oh, she messaged you right away. She did, which I thought was very sweet. That's pretty darn cute. Yes. Well, we talk about boys and stuff. I tell her that they stink, you know, but we still talk about boys. I hope she keeps doing that. I would like to think she would keep coming to Mum. But we'll see. I'm sure she'll kind of get a little more private. Julie, she's only like 24. No, cute boys are bad. She's a young mum. Well, I'm only 24. Wow, I wish I was. No, definitely not when I was 10. So yeah, I was like, well, I think we probably need to tell Dad. So I was dying to tell him the whole day. She's from a tribe in Shetland. Yeah. But I resisted the urge. Yes, she knows she can talk to me. Yeah. I cry though when we talk about deep stuff. Like I'm the kind of person, I'm so like, yeah, it'll be fine. Just get on with things. Like, I don't really let stuff faze me a lot. I don't know, maybe I just keep too much stuff in. I don't know. But when I talk to my kids about important stuff, I can't keep that emotion in. I cry, which is ridiculous because I don't want them to think like, oh, this is a scary thing. But yes, anyway, going back to the boyfriend thing. So I resisted the urge to tell Dad all day long. And he came home. Kids will always make you cry. Yeah, they probably will. I think Julie is such a nice, sweet person. It makes me want to vomit all over myself. I love making you puke. It's so fun. And then he came home from work, so I gave him his dinner, sorry. And Lauren's sort of pacing around him. And I'm like, just tell him, it's fine. And of course that made him panic. And so she was like, so Dad, glad you can puke so often. Dad, so I need to tell you something. And I was like, Lauren, just spit it out. I actually am a terrible puker. Oh, That's not fun. I avoid it at all costs. How do you avoid it? Like, surely if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And it's probably not good to keep it in. See, now we're talking about puke. How does this happen? I believe that, oddly enough. So I was like, just spit it out, Lon. Just spit it out. And she did. And I thought he was going to fall out of his chair. What? A boyfriend? When? How? When did this happen? So, of course, I burst out laughing because I wasn't really expecting him to be so shocked. I think it must just be a dad-daughter thing. But after that, he accepted it pretty quickly. When he seen the boy too, he knew there was nothing to be concerned about. So I'm not sure he'll be. You probably just bribed him with Twinkies. Right, see the guy knows boys are bad. Well, yeah. Well, him and I were together for a time when we were at school. And, well, you can imagine, Julie, that young boy. So, yeah, he was that young boy. Might be playing you both like fools. It's the quiet ones that are the most dangerous. Well, maybe. Oh, no. I'm going to have to look up this kid's parents. Someone round here's bound to know. Boys are jerks. Oh, see, now you guys have got me thinking. I'm like, well, hang on. Did he just put on that little innocent, not a threat face? Yeah. I'm thinking now. You guys are stressing me out about this. I think Lauren's going to have to be single tomorrow. Julie, it's all a hoax. I had that innocent face. Oh, no. Is that little innocent nod? Well, I'm not sure if you guys pick up what I'm meaning when I say non-threat. Like, how do I say this? I'm not sure. I think so, yes, Bowser. If I know my 30-year-old's phone, I might have now. What? Oh, the stuff I find on my 30-year-old's phone, I would never have thought. Well, yeah, Lauren, she's obsessed with the Dolan twins. Really obsessed. I had never heard of them. That's the only reason I know. There's some dudes that are on YouTube. And I picked up, like, my kids are so bad. They never charge their devices. Lauren would go to school with a phone that's got a complete dead battery in her pocket, like none the wider, till she tried to listen to her music. So I picked up her phone to charge it one morning before she went to school, and of course I switched it on, and our screensaver is 2 topless Dolan twins. I mean, I had posters of boys in my room when I was her age. I'm not sure I had topless ones. I don't know, maybe I did. I found it, I wasn't as mad about it as Dad was, let's say that. How long have you lived in Pleasantville? Probably since I was about 4. It is actually like, I mean, it's not as nice here as what I'm used to, but yeah, I suppose I'm kind of one of those lucky people. There's not a lot of bad stuff happens in our lives. Like, I'm probably not going to be one of those channels where did you really watch the royal wedding? Well, yes and no. Shannon messaged me to tell me that, how do I put this? The bride was a little exposed. He's pretending. Imagine him as a lion licking the bush tie. Oh, God. Yeah, she's going to have to be single from tomorrow. I'm going to have to put my foot down here. Julie and I watched, yeah, thank you, Shannon. So, of course, I mean, when someone messages you and tells you that's what's going on, I mean, it would be rude not to check. Want to know what I did when I was 13? Oh, but message me later and tell me. So, yeah, it would have been rude for me not to check it out for myself. And then I was kind of... Gets dark in the skating rink. Yeah, my husband was one of those boys too. I was innocent till I met him, let's just say that. But yeah, so one thing, naughty boy. I was kind of hooked for a little while watching it. I was supposed to go shopping way earlier than I did. Innocent little room girl. I was supposed to go shopping way earlier than I did yesterday because I ended up, like, the kids were telling me to hurry up, which never happens. Because it was such like a modern kind of service, like compared to like Will and Kate's wedding. Yes, we watched some of the wedding. And then of course the hats were funny, Shannon. It wasn't Camilla's hat, like she just looked like a big flower bud. And some of the guests' faces I thought were pretty funny when the preacher was talking, because royal weddings just aren't, it's usually a very stuffy affair. Tell her wait until she's 40, then date. Well, that's what Dad, I think actually Dad would probably prefer when she's 50. Those hats where, yeah. Camilla's not usually the one that has all the crazy hats either. It's usually the, did you see the gorilla? Did I see the gorilla? Oh, I can't remember. I might need to go back and look at that. It's usually, oh gosh, what are their names? Beatrice and... what are they called? I think they're Fergie's daughters. They usually have crazy hats and outfits on. They're the ones that nobody really sees. They just kind of get rolled out at weddings and stuff like that. You never really see them any of the rest of the year. I noticed Beckham and his wife was there. She looked like she was having a great time as per. James Corden. I love James Corden. And Skeletor. Yeah, James Corden was there. Was that tennis player? Was it Serena Williams that was there? I mean, I don't know how I didn't get an invite, because, well, why not? I always think, like, I wonder what they do after, because I can't, like a Shetland wedding is not like... A Shetland wedding lasts for 3 days. So you would get married on the Friday. I totally should have been on the guest list. Yes! I mean, surely the Koopas are, like, first on the list. I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, Shetland wedding lasts for 3 days. You get married on the Friday. That's like your, obviously, actual wedding. And then usually a lot of people get married at the church, and then they would hire a hall, decorate it yourself. Am I lagging? Because it's looking weird. 3-day wedding. It's fun if you're, I mean, a 3-day wedding is fun if you're not the bride and groom, I'll be honest. We actually only had 2, because I could think of nothing worse than having a 3-day wedding. You have your actual wedding day on the Friday, and then Saturday morning, you and the groom and your bridal party would go to the hall and clean up, which I don't know how the bride and groom ended up doing that, but they'd clean up all the mess from the night before and set up for that night, which is called the second night, which is second night basically, but it's for all the guests. To be dressed up that long would be dreadful. Yeah, you think it's fun putting your wedding dress on again, but no, wasn't fun. The second night is really for, it's kind of for the cousins that you didn't want there on the first night. It's really for the guests who weren't important enough to make it on the actual wedding day. I couldn't fit my little ass in that dress anyway. And then it's not an all day, so it's only on at night, and it's really just like a disco. Everybody kind of relaxes a bit. And then third day, you clean up again. You would usually empty the hall completely, and then you would either go to the pub with everyone and just everybody lets loose and chills out, or you would have people at your house who are lucky enough to get, you know, good weather. I'm not sure how we ended up talking about this again. This is probably really boring for everyone. Although it might be fun to try and watch Bowser putting on a wedding dress. That might be a good idea for a topic. So yeah, Shetland weddings are 3 days long. So maybe I might take you all to a wedding sometime. I couldn't be around people that long. Well, Shannon, yeah, I've thought that, but I mean, Jen usually gets me through pretty much anything, to be fair. Shannon would end up killing them all. I mean, I feel like Shannon she would show us the party, don't you think? So I'm going to be bad. In full fairness, do you want to spell? I'm the same way. What do you mean, antisocial? I mean, I can't even say that I am, because I am like a total social butterfly. Yes. Well, that's a shame. Are you talking always? You like to keep me in check, so don't I get a turn? I'm going to be so bad and plunges into darkness again. Sorry about that. Just not tolerant of people, Julie. Well, yeah. I still love you. How many? I actually don't know. I didn't realise how many until it came to painting them. You can imagine how fun that is. And I have a thing about doors being shut, like they need to be shut. Like it stresses me out when Owen, because obviously he likes to have his door ajar. 77 minutes. Have I really been streaming that long? What's the time? Oh. Happy Monday, guys. It's 5 past midnight here. So I should probably think about starting to wrap this up soon. See? You guys have made me all have so much fun again. The time's totally flown past. Julie, Daddy hangout would be fun. Yeah. I think that would be fun. Nasty. See, Shannon's quite happy still to hang out. It's really a horrible night here, you know. So I've given myself the day off tomorrow to do some prep for going to Shetland, which will not involve packing. I'm going to the beautician to get my eyelashes and stuff done. Shannon's Amish, she's using the cows to power the laptop. Those cows must be kind of tired by now, the length of time I've been on. She sent me a picture earlier. She certainly doesn't look Amish. You know what's crazy? What's crazy? Yeah, he's gotten big real fast. And did you not say he's not even stopped growing yet? He's he doesn't look much like a puppy now, does he? You'll just have to get another puppy. He's still short though. Little legs. Him's a big boy. Well, is he finished growing? I hope so. I want to trade this one in. No. He'll grow for 2 years. Wow. You're going to need a bigger couch. Oh God, no puppies. More sideways though. Okay. Oh, you're going to need a bigger couch and a bigger bed. I don't do that whole letting my pet sleep in my bed thing. I can't stand that. Better get a cage. I think he has one, doesn't he? Yeah. I'm not for dog hair in my bed and stuff. Rocco sleeps in my arms usually. Oh, you do have a huge cage for him, yeah. I think he's still got plenty growing room in there yet.
Oh, that was so cute. You let him sleep in your arms. Oh. Wait, but how is there any room for you? He must sleep on top of you, surely. He's a bit of separation anxiety, so he likes to be cuddled. Oh, bless. That's really cute. See, Gimli just... he likes to kick and stuff. He's on top of me usually, yeah. He likes to kick. Like, he snuggles for, like, probably about a minute, and then he starts trying to push me off of the couch. Mikey and my left shoulder. Oh, that is really cute. But no, I couldn't do that. Big pups are warm and lovely. I couldn't, no. I like to have a little snuggle with him, but he's got quite long legs for a staffy. And he likes to just take whatever seat you're sitting in. So I get annoyed real fast because he's always trying to kick me and push me out of the way. Remind me of those women who keep them like 4 feet long. Yeah, that's gross. That is gross. I don't know why. No, that is disgusting. I don't know why people do that. And how do you wear shoes? I mean, surely that's got to hurt. Do they wear shoes? Maybe they don't. Just walk about with like hobbit feet. No. I wouldn't be doing that. Is there many people like that where you live? Probably sandals. But then wouldn't they like... oh, this is disgusting. Thinking, wouldn't they like scrape on the ground? How did we end up here? Hobbit feet. The ones that cut... oh, Shannon. Oh, God. That is gross. Is there not a guy in the Guinness... is it Guinness World Record book? Something? You know what I mean? That has like the longest nails. I don't know if his toenails are the same, but his fingernails, they like twirl. Oh, I mean, how do you get anything done? That guy must have some poor wife who's literally doing everything. Yes, how does he bathe? Well, looking by like the colour of the nails, I don't think he does much of that. It's not the bathing I'm thinking about. I mean, how does he do the other stuff? I'm not going to name the other stuff, but you know what I mean. Surely he's got to do things like that extremely carefully. Lol. See, how did we end up in this place? I think we've covered quite a wide range of topics tonight, to be fair. We're getting to that dark... is it turning gross now? See, this is where I should maybe like end it and go to bed before it gets any worse. It's actually really cold out here, guys. Nah. Want to talk about popping the giant zits? Well, yeah. I have a feeling Sharon's going to hate that topic. Oh no, see, there's not many people like us, Bowser, that like that kind of thing. I'm waiting to see what Shannon's going to type. Yeah, ew. See, I knew. Are you guys telling me that you've never ended up in that place on YouTube? Like, I'm committed to that sort of viewing. I follow a couple of, like, not that... oh, this is... okay. I don't use Facebook very much to keep up with my friends, because I kind of feel like if you've got anything to tell me, you'll, like, message me and update me on your life. Use a little... well, Sharon, I have those tools. Just because they're handy, for no other reason. But, yeah. So... this is so bad. I'm telling all my secrets. I check Facebook because I get a notification for those kind of pages. And I have to see because, I mean, well, I might miss one. I'm not really a fan of, like, the blackhead stuff. That's kind of boring. I don't like super gory ones. Some of them have really weird... I mean, I'm not sure... I don't know how you have that conversation with your doctor. Like, so I have this thing and I need it fixed, but can I film it? the huge ones that you have to use 2 hands to pop that make me vomit. So, you know, Shannon, those are the best ones. Like, the best ones. I do, Kentucky, yes. It's my guilty pleasure. One of the reasons they look like easy cheese. Ew, they do. I even considered. Oh, I missed what Leanne said. I missed. Yep, creamy insides. Ew, I hate that word, creamy. Ugh. Isn't it such a gross word to say? Yes, Dr. Pimple Popper. She's like the best. Creamy is, I think creamy is such a gross word to say, especially if you're Scottish, because you kind of have to like say every letter. Creamy. Ugh. She is. What's her name? Sandra Lee. I follow her on Snapchat because you get some extra stuff on there. So yeah, I guess I'm really committed to this whole pimple thing. I'm not just, I like to say I just end up in that dark place on YouTube by mistake, but I've watched them so many times that they appear on my YouTube homepage. So anyway, I like duct. Yes. Creamy gives Julia, but ugh. Yes, it does. Creamy. Ugh. It's a gross, I don't know why, it just makes me like, ugh. It's one of those words. There's a few words that make me do that, but creamy's the worst. Julia, do you have a camera and webcam? Yes, I do have a good camera. I'm not sure if you can do... It's one of those, I don't know, it's a long lens, but you say it so... Oh, do I have a camera and webcam? Yes, I have my laptop's got a webcam on. What are you telling me that I should be doing it from the... Well, you have no talent, so you can just send it to me. Oh, okay. I'll get right on that. I'll get to the post office tomorrow. I don't use it enough. Now, listen. You've terrified me away from OBS. That would be kind of neat. Because you shouted at Daddy so much about OBS. Can you imagine, guys, if I started doing streams with OBS, like... Bowser would just be telling me off for everything. She's right. And I know it's only because you want Daddy's stream to be perfect. Yes. But everybody's jumping on the OBS bandwagon, which I kind of feel like, no, that's the Koopa thing. They don't need to use it. OBS brings out OCD, yeah. He does get quite... He's on an OCD fit. It was funny. I thought it was funny to watch. Maybe not for him funny, but can you imagine if I tried to do that? He would be all over me for that. Because I don't think I would take it as seriously as he does. It was driving me nuts. I wanted to grab the mouse. Yeah. Well, I know why. Because you just want it to be perfect for him. So I get it. But I would probably end up shouting at you for shouting at me. So it's maybe not a good thing. I don't know if OBS is my thing. And I like to be able to... Playing Fortnite with my son. Aww. I like to be able to... Does it look rubbish? Like, is the quality bad on my cell phone, mobile phone? Is the quality bad on here? I like to be able to kind of move around. And I'm a dropper, like I'm clumsy. No, you look good. Oh, thank you. I think if I was to try and do it with a laptop, I think I would drop it. Like I couldn't walk about with it like you do. It is good quality, that's good. It kind of looks a little, well, it's not hazy, but it looks a bit funny. It's probably because I'm using the reverse camera. Yeah, it's nice streaming from a laptop. Yeah, well, you're kind of tied a little. I drop everything. I'm the dropper, definitely, of my family. If there's anything that can get broken,
if I touch it, it's done for. I don't know why. I'm just one of those people. I've always been that way since I was a kid. And Owen is the same, which drives me nuts, which it shouldn't, because I do it too. But yeah, if there's anything to be broken, he'll break it too. He's unfortunately got that I kick things on accident. Well, that's not fun. A stubbed toe is like, it's horrible because you get that like half a second before the pain comes, but you know it's coming. I'm talking absolute nonsense now. And my tea's gone cold. By the time of night it is, it's probably not a good idea to make more. That does hurt. That's what I'm saying. You get that little moment when it hasn't quite hot yet, but you know it's gonna. I broke a toe when we were doing the ice bucket challenge. Not doing my own. Me and the kids and John did it and it was fine. But John, of course, has to go all out and he decided to fill the wheelie bin. I don't know. I did actually. I should have had shoes on. It was my own fault. But he filled the wheelie bin full of water, which I had great delight in pouring over him. But when I tipped it, the wheels moved, and of course it fell back onto my foot. Oh my God! I've never felt pain like it in my life. Like, oh, awful. So yeah, thankfully his was the last one that we did. I mean, what stupid? How? There's probably not many people broke a toe doing the ice bucket challenge. But I did. Ouch, yes, it hurt a lot. So you can imagine he got the blame because it wasn't my fault. I mean, good one. It was totally his fault, not my fault. I mean, yeah. So you can imagine it was what, 4 years ago? Nearly? And he still hears about it now. Just because I can. I mean, I broke a toe. That's like a big deal. The pain was not fun. Always the man's fault, yes. Well, it was, because it was his thing, and he has to go one better, of course. He can't just do like the normal ice bucket challenge. Watching the kids do that was hilarious. And of course, they had great delight in pouring water over Mum's head. They didn't do, oh, here we go. The kids they didn't do ice water. It was like lukewarm for them. They still screamed. But yeah, they were good sports about it, actually. It was kind of fun. The neighbours across the road actually came over and we all did it together. They've got 3 kids. So all the kids did it together. Now I think about it, the mum didn't end up doing it. Might have to get her with a hose one day. Oh, yeah, they're really good neighbours, the ones we have across the road. We do a lot of family stuff together. Usually one of us has got the barbecue out when it's nice weather, so we just kind of all just bring food and drink and just come and hang out. The kids all get on great, so it's fine. They just go and play. The park, as I said, is just round the corner, so they go and play and let the grown-ups have fun. So yeah, that was my my poor toe from the ice bucket challenge. That was bad times. And it was sore for months. Julia's neighbourly sweet. Well, yeah, there's a couple of neighbours here, sorry, that are a bit, no. And then there's some neighbours who aren't really friendly. But then that's what we're like in Shetland. Like you don't knock at someone's door in Shetland. Like your door's never locked. Like people just come in. I've came down the stairs in the middle of the night and found people in my house because they've gone out that night and I didn't. So they've come to make me have a drink with them in the middle of the night. And I did. Doors ever locked. Yeah, well, it took me a while when I moved here to remember to take my keys out of the car because sometimes I still forget, but you don't, I mean, I wouldn't, I mean, if I was to take my keys out of the car in Shetland, I would lose them. Couldn't just be neighbourly. Well, not everyone's like that in Shetland. I suppose there's some people who don't like to mix as much, but I do. And we lived with some pretty awesome people around us. There was always something on, you know, there was always like somebody's birthday or a wedding or just a Friday. Like, you'd end up cooking loads of food in case someone popped in, and most of the time people did. I miss it. People, like, we have our neighbours across the road who are kind of like us. They're from Glasgow. So there's not many here like that, but we just kind of stick with the ones that are sort of like us. But yeah, I suppose we are very neighbourly with each other. There's not really many here like it, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm just looking at the time I've been on. I should probably think about, much to Shannon's disgust, I should probably think about cutting this off. I'm guessing we're maybe not getting DAD tonight. Or if we are, it'll probably be way too late for me since it's a school night. Yeah, well, Shannon, it's 96 minutes. Like, you guys have been listening to me drone on all this time, so I think you've all done very well. And yeah, I think we have done quite a few topics. What will I do all night? Well, I mean, I could put this next to me and you could watch me sleep. I could maybe be one of those people. I'm not sure that would be fun. I might end up back on, because if the husband gets a phone call to go out to work, then that's usually me up. You could keep an eye on me, Shannon. Yeah, make sure nothing bad happens. Although, I'm kind of scared to go to bed. When I was in Daddy's first stream, I think it was like lunchtime my time, I went into my bedroom and found a bloody great huge spider, like just chilling on top of my bed. Could do that, yeah. So I'm gonna have to like check the bed before I get in without waking up the husband, which will be a bit of a task. Because I'm not willing to share my bed with spiders. You can't kill the spider. I'm not scared of them. I suppose I kind of am, because I freaked out when I saw it. Like a spider, anywhere else I'd just be like, okay, I'll just get rid of that. But on my bed, I felt so violated. Like that's, no, you have no business being there. Like that's mine. No. I remember I was once a kid, it'll bite. Ours are not like, you guys will probably laugh when I say huge spider, because they're small here. But to me it was big, it had like huge long legs. Ugh, it didn't last long. But my fear is now, did it have any little buddies it was hanging out in there with? Like, just, I wasn't in there, so they thought they could have a good time. I mean, I don't know. Is there any left? Is there like a mummy spider? Oh no, I'm not going to think about that. Waiting for Daddy to come back. Oh no. No, we'll change the subject, because now I'm going to feel bad. Worrying about, oh no, it's little baby. No, see, I don't want the babies on my pillow. But I don't want them to be like, oh no. I'm so mean. Oh no. Now I'm stressing out about a bloody spider. See, I worry about stupid stuff. I really do. This is why we should end it, because I'm now getting a conscience because I got rid of this damn spider off my bed earlier today. Yeah, Shannon, you're going to freak me out that there's babies in my bed now. I'm not joking. I'm going to be in there with a little like torch thing on my phone, like going through like the pillows, lifting up the quilt. It'll be quite impressive if I can do this without waking up the husband, I'm telling you. Although he would thank me for getting rid of spiders, because he's not a fan either. But I remember once when I was a kid, I woke up during the night because I was like, felt something on my leg, and I lifted the quilt and it was a spider. And now, like, if I'm in bed and like I feel something, I'm like, throw the quilt off, because I'm like, it's a spider. it never was again, but it freaked me out just worrying about it. Okay, right. I'm gonna say goodnight to everyone, and thank you so much for coming in and playing for a little while. And my first face cam stream. I probably won't do them all the time. Oh no, Shannon, don't cry. Message me after. I'm not going to bed yet. Yeah, I might not do a face cam every time. Good night, Kentucky. But I'm kind of glad to have my first one under my belt. So, night, Julie. Thanks for all the fun conversation. Well, thank you, great stream. I hope I didn't bore you all too much. I talk nonsense. Like, here was me worrying I wouldn't have anything to talk about. Night, Julie. Yes, that was a lot of fun. Well, I hope it was. I hope I didn't bore everyone too much. I'm sure someone will let me know sometime if it was boring, but I mean, I'm not really fussed. I had a good time. Never boring. Well, that's good. See, it just kind of feels like we're all just sitting around having coffee. It would be kind of cool if I could hear you guys. We're going to start making a logo and cover art for your channel. Oh, are we? Are we going like that big? Am I like a YouTuber these days? Like, who the hell do I think I am? My son is so impressed that I've got like, is it like over, well, I don't know, 160 subs or something? He's just like, Mom, that's amazing. So I guess I'm kind of a big deal in my son's eyes, so maybe that's all that's important. Lauren, she's not that fussed about it. Our fearless leader B. Yes, he kind of, I think he does sort of inspire you to do this sort of thing. I'm sure he still probably feels nervous some days, but the rest of us think he shouldn't because you're pretty good at it. And we all have an awesome time in there too. And if you're inspiring the family show, oh, hi, thanks for coming in. If you're inspiring normal people like me to kind of branch out and do something like this, then that's a good thing. I made the cover art and photo art. See, now Kentucky, I wouldn't even know where to start doing that kind of thing. I might just let Bowser point me in the right direction and I'll figure something out. But yeah, olive heart. So I'm gonna cut this off now. Oh, I feel bad now. The family shows just came in. Yes, make sure you sub and got the bell. See, now, thank goodness you guys are on top of that because I don't even think about reminding people to do that or asking people to do that. Sorry. Yes. So I'm going to say goodnight and thank you again. And I love you all. I'll just have to rewatch it. Well, I hope it's not too long to rewatch because I ended up staying way longer than I thought I would. Poison channel here, she gets it from popping soccer mom style. I kind of am a soccer mom, but that's okay. I hope I'm a little bit more fun than a stereotypical soccer mom. Thank you all, and I will see you again soon, hopefully. Bye.